Here are Grandpa's 42 home survival hacks that may save your life one day. Purify water using bleach. Grandpa always said a little household know-how can turn trouble into calm. Bleach may look simple, but it is one of the most reliable ways to make questionable water safe. It works because the chlorine kills harmful bacteria and parasites quickly. To use it, add regular unscented bleach to clear water, 2 drops per quart. Wait 30 minutes so it can do its job. Give it a sniff. If it smells slightly like chlorine, it is ready to drink. Pressure can meats for backup. Did you know that a pressure canner can turn fresh meat into dependable long-term food? This method works because the high heat destroys bacteria while sealing each jar tight. Pack trimmed meat into clean jars, secure the lids, and process them at the proper pressure. Let everything cool naturally before storing. Always label your jars with the date so you can rotate them easily. Build blackout light traps. A simple blackout trap keeps indoor light from giving away your position during tense nights. This setup works by blocking every little glow that sneaks through window edges. Cut cardboard to size, wrap it with dark cloth, and tape the seams tight. Press the panel into the frame whenever you need total darkness. Add a small pull tab to remove it quickly when daylight returns. Store water under beds. Underbed space offers hidden room for clean, cool emergency water. This trick works by using shaded, unused areas that keep containers stable for months. Fill sturdy jugs with treated water, label the date, and slide them beneath each bed in organized rows. Rotate your supply every few months to keep it fresh. Keep a small flashlight nearby so you can reach the water quickly at night. Reinforce doors using dowels. A solid wooden dowel can turn your door into a stubborn barrier when trouble visits. This approach works because the dowel absorbs force and prevents the door from being pushed open. Measure your track or handle space. Cut a thick dowel to fit and seat it snugly. Test the door so you know it will not budge. Keep a spare dowel nearby in case one splits under strain. Hide valuables in vents. Sometimes the safest place is right under everyone's nose. This trick works because most folks never think to check inside unused vents. Choose a vent that doesn't carry heat, remove the cover, and tuck valuables inside a small, sealed container. Slide it back into the wall and reattach the cover. Keep the spot consistent so you can find it quickly. Add a small mark only you understand to help you locate it during stressful moments. Secure shelves with L brackets. A loose shelf can become dangerous in a crisis. This method works by anchoring the shelf directly to the wall, stopping it from tipping or shaking loose. Measure where the brackets will sit, mark your drill points, and attach the L brackets to both the shelf and the stud behind the wall. Test the shelf with a firm push to ensure it feels solid. Check the brackets every few months to make sure nothing is loosened. Create safe room interior lock. A simple interior lock can give you a much-needed layer of protection when tension rises. This setup works by adding a barrier that cannot be reached from outside the room. Install a sturdy slide bolt or bar lock high on the door where it's harder to force. Make sure the screws sink into strong material, not just thin door trim. Keep a flashlight inside the room so you can secure the lock quickly in the dark. Keep cash in split stashes. Grandpa always said, never keep your eggs in one basket. This approach works because small, separated amounts are harder to lose and harder for someone to take all at once. Divide your bills into several envelopes, seal them, and hide each in different secure spots around the home. Use places that stay dry and cool. Rotate the hiding spots now and then. Keep a simple list in your head so you never forget where your stashes live. Pre-filter water using cloth. A clean cloth can save you from drinking muddy water in a pinch. This trick works by straining out larger debris before you disinfect the water. Drape a tightly woven cloth over a container and pour the water slowly through it. If the cloth clogs, rinse and keep going. After filtering, treat the water with boiling or a safe disinfecting method. Carry a spare cloth in your kit so you always have a backup ready. Freeze jugs for fridge backup. Cold has a way of buying you time when everything else stops cooperating. Fill sturdy plastic jugs almost to the top, leaving room for the ice to expand, then freeze them solid. When a blackout hits, place the frozen jugs on different shelves inside your fridge. This works by releasing cold slowly, keeping food safe far longer than warm air alone. Rotate the jugs every few months so you always have a fresh set ready to go. Install multiple smoke alarms. You can't always smell danger coming, but you sure can hear it. Start by placing alarms in bedrooms, hallways, and near the kitchen. Then test each one to be sure they're loud and clear. This setup works because overlapping alarms create layers of protection, waking you faster and giving you a precious head start. Replace the batteries twice a year. Keep a small step stool nearby so checking your alarms never becomes a chore you skip. Keep stairway lantern hooks ready. Dark stairs can turn a simple walk into real trouble, especially during outages. Install small metal hooks along the stairway wall or railing, spacing them where your hand naturally moves. Hang lightweight lanterns or battery lights on the hooks whenever the lights go out. This works by keeping steady illumination exactly where your feet need it most, reducing those heart-pounding stumbles. Store an extra lantern at the top step so you can light the path before heading down. Cache supplies in shed. Putting a little distance between you and your backup supplies can make all the difference when disaster strikes. Choose strong, weatherproof bins and fill them with food, water, tools, and basic gear. Stack them neatly in your shed and secure the space with a sturdy lock. This works because a second storage point protects your reserves if the house becomes unsafe or inaccessible. Tape an inventory list to the inside wall so you always know what needs replacing. Pre-pack trauma level first kit. Emergencies rarely give you time to think, so having the right gear ready can save precious seconds. Pack a tough pouch with serious essentials like gauze rolls, tourniquets, gloves, pressure bandages, and antiseptic. Keep the kit in a visible, reachable spot so you can grab it without hesitation. This works by putting life-saving supplies right at your fingertips instead of buried in drawers. Check the kit every season to replace anything used or expired and keep it mission ready. Keep meds in waterproof cans. Grandpa always believed a little preparation saved a whole lot of worry later. Gather your important medicines, seal them inside small waterproof tins or screw-top containers, and store them where moisture can't sneak in. This works by keeping pills dry, stable, and usable even if pipes burst or storms flood the area. Label each can clearly, include expiration dates, and keep one extra set in your go bag. Check the cans every season so nothing goes unnoticed. Store documents in firebox. Some papers are too important to trust to chance. Place birth certificates, insurance papers, deeds, and emergency contacts into a rated fireproof box. Lock it and store it low to the ground where heat rises slower. This works by protecting irreplaceable documents from both flames and water spray during emergencies. Add USB backups or printed lists for good measure. Keep the box near an exit so you can grab it quickly if evacuation becomes necessary. Use foil panels for heat. A sheet of reflective foil can help your home stay warmer on cold nights. Cut pieces of thick foil-backed insulation to fit behind radiators or along drafty walls, then secure them with tape or small nails. This works by bouncing heat back into the room instead of letting it seep into the wall. Focus on rooms you use most. You'll feel the difference in a short time, especially when the weather turns rough. Shut off gas during quakes. When the ground starts to shake, stopping a potential leak becomes top priority. Find your main gas valve ahead of time and keep a wrench right beside it. When a quake hits, turn the valve a quarter turn until it's fully off. This works by preventing gas from escaping into damaged lines, which can spark fires. Only turn it back on when a professional confirms it's safe. Practice locating the valve so you can act fast when it counts. Make toilet bucket system. A simple bucket can preserve sanitation when the plumbing fails. Line a sturdy 5-gallon bucket with heavy trash bags, add a tight-fitting seat or lid, and keep sawdust or cat litter nearby. This works by absorbing waste and controlling odor until you can dispose of it safely. Store everything together in one place so you can set it up quickly. Keep a small bottle of disinfectant close by for cleaning hands and surfaces. Keep tarps for roof breach. A good tarp can save your home when the sky decides to open up. To use this trick, keep heavy-duty tarps folded and ready in a dry spot along with rope and weights. If a storm tears a section of your roof, climb only when it's safe. Drape the tarp over the damaged area and secure the edges tightly. This works because the tarp sheds water fast, buying you time until proper repairs can be made. Create window plywood covers. Nothing protects your windows like solid plywood when harsh weather rolls in. Cut each sheet to fit its matching window beforehand, pre-drill holes, and label every panel so you know where it belongs. This works because thick plywood blocks flying debris and shields fragile glass from impact. When danger approaches, hold the panel in place and screw it down firmly. Keep spare screws taped to the back so you are never scrambling for hardware. Rotate fuel with stabilizer. Did you know that stored fuel can go bad faster than you think? Pour the recommended amount of fuel stabilizer into your gas cans, shake them gently, and mark the date with a permanent marker. This works by slowing the breakdown of gasoline so it burns clean when you need it most. Rotate your supply every few months by using the old fuel in your mower or generator and refilling the cans with fresh gas. Store tools in grab zone. Tools do you no good if you cannot reach them in a hurry. Choose one spot near an exit, like a mudroom shelf or garage wall, and hang your most important items: hammer, wrench, crowbar, utility knife, and gloves. This works because you eliminate the time wasted digging through drawers when seconds matter. Keep everything cleaned, sharpened, and returned to the same place every time. Add a small flashlight nearby for good measure. Keep shoes beside bed. A pair of sturdy shoes by your bedside can spare you from cuts and slipping during sudden emergencies. Place them right where your feet land when you stand up with socks tucked inside. This works because broken glass, debris, or water often follow storms and earthquakes, making barefoot steps dangerous. Slip them on before moving anywhere in the dark. For extra readiness, tie the laces loosely so you can step into them quickly. Maintain fire ladder upstairs. A fire ladder is one of those things you hope to never use but must keep ready. To stay prepared, inspect the ladder every few months, checking the rungs, hooks, and straps for wear. Practice attaching it to the window ledge so you know the motion by heart. This works because confidence and familiarity reduce hesitation during a real emergency. Store the ladder where it can be grabbed instantly, not buried behind boxes or furniture. Keep neighbors contact chain. A strong community can save lives when things get tough. Create a simple contact chain by writing down the names and numbers of trusted neighbors, along with notes on who has what skills or tools. Share the list so everyone stays linked. This works because information moves faster when each person knows exactly who to call next. Keep a printed copy on your fridge and another in your emergency kit for quick use. Hide keys in decoy rocks. A decoy rock keeps your spare key close without giving anything away. Place the key inside the hidden compartment, then position the rock among similar stones near a walkway or flower bed. This works because casual eyes overlook what blends naturally into the environment. Choose a spot you can find easily in the dark. Check the key every few months to make sure moisture hasn't crept in and rusted the metal. Keep radios in Faraday tin. A simple metal tin can protect your emergency radios from harmful electrical surges. Line the inside with cardboard or cloth. Place your radio inside and close the lid tight. Grandpa said that this works because the metal shell blocks outside electromagnetic interference, keeping your gear functional during extreme events. Store extra batteries in a small bag inside the tin. Label the outside so you don't lose track of what's inside during a stressful moment. Install motion lights, perimeter. Motion lights can be a quiet guardian around your home. Mount them along walkways, near entry doors, and at the corners of your house. Then test the sensors at night to make sure they trigger early. This works because sudden light startles intruders and helps you see movement before it reaches your door. Replace the batteries regularly and wipe the lenses clean so the sensors stay sharp and reliable. Create hidden pantry shelving. Sometimes the best storage is the kind no one notices. Start by measuring an unused nook behind a curtain, inside a hollow wall, or along a closet side, and build shallow shelves that fit snugly. Keep heavy cans low and lighter items up high. It works because hidden shelves let you store more without drawing attention to your supplies. Mark the edges with subtle codes only you understand and rotate items faithfully so nothing sits forgotten. Keep cargo bags stocked. A car can carry more peace of mind than you think. Pack a sturdy bag with water, snacks, a flashlight, warm clothing, basic tools, and a small first aid pouch. Refresh everything each season, replacing anything used or expired. The reason this helps is simple. You always have what you need, even when home is far away. Keep the bag anchored in the trunk so it doesn't slide around, and tuck a small notepad inside for quick notes. Collect rainwater using barrels. Grandpa always said, good rain is too valuable to waste. Set a tough barrel beneath each downspout. Add mesh screens to keep leaves out, and place the barrels on blocks for easier tap access. The method works by catching clean runoff you can use for washing, gardening, or emergencies. Remember to rinse the barrels now and then so algae never settles in. A loose-fitting lid keeps bugs away while letting the water flow freely. Seal windows with weather film. A little plastic can make a chilly room feel downright comfortable. Clean the window frame, stretch the film tight across it, and use a hairdryer to shrink it until smooth. After that, check the corners so no air slips through. The reason this trick helps is that the trapped air layer acts like insulation, slowing drafts and holding warmth. Replace the film when cold weather returns so the seal stays crisp and clear each season. Store canned goods by calorie. When times get rough, calories count more than labels. Sort your cans so the hearty, energy-rich foods, beans, meats, stews, sit front and center. Lighter items like vegetables or broth can rest higher up. This approach keeps decision-making quick because you grab what fuels you best. Write calorie counts on the lids with a marker for easy reading. Rotate the whole shelf regularly so every can earns its turn before the expiration date arrives. Freeze dry leftovers for stash. A little planning turns last night's dinner into tomorrow's emergency fuel. Spread your cooked leftovers on a freeze dryer tray, run the full cycle, and store the finished pieces in airtight bags with oxygen absorbers. Label everything with the date. This method pays off because freeze-dried food stays light, shelf-stable, and nutritious for years. Keep a small bin just for ready-to-go meals so you can grab them fast when the pantry starts thinning out. Keep crowbar by entry. A sturdy crowbar near the door can solve problems before they grow teeth. Place it beside your boots or hang it on a low hook where your hand naturally reaches. Give it a quick wipe now and then so rust never settles in. The reason this simple habit helps is that a crowbar offers leverage, whether you're prying open a jammed window, clearing debris, or making a fast escape route. Keep it visible to you, invisible to visitors. Pre-cut rope shelter lengths. According to Grandpa, rope cut ahead of time can save you precious minutes when weather turns mean. Measure out useful lengths, short, medium, and long, then coil and tie each bundle with its own label. Store them in a small canvas bag near your tarps and stakes. This works because pre-cut rope removes the fumbling and guessing that slow you down during storms. When trouble arrives, you can anchor a shelter quickly without digging for a knife. Keep heavy blankets accessible. Warmth can carry you a long way when the house turns cold. Fold thick wool or heavy-duty blankets and store them where you can reach without searching, under the coffee table, beside the sofa, or at the foot of the bed. Shake them out every so often to keep them fresh. This trick helps because dense blankets trap heat fast, especially during outages or winter drafts. Keep one extra blanket per person so nobody is left shivering. Label breakers for quick shutdown. A clear breaker box can turn confusion into calm during an emergency. Start by flipping each switch one at a time while a helper checks which room or appliance goes dark. Write each label plainly, then cover it with clear tape so it stays readable. This habit helps because you won't waste precious seconds guessing which switch to kill when sparks fly or a leak threatens wiring. Keep a small flashlight near the box so you can act fast in the dark. Store extra glasses everywhere. A good pair of eyes is worth more than you realize during chaos. Tuck spare reading glasses and old prescriptions in places you can reach quickly. Your nightstand, car glove box, kitchen drawer, and go bag. Wipe them occasionally so they stay clear. The reason this works is simple. Losing your only pair at the wrong moment can leave you helpless. With backups scattered around the house, you always have a way to see what matters. Keep map of local resources. Did you know that a simple paper map can beat technology when power goes down? Mark key spots like hospitals, water sources, hardware stores, and safe neighbors, then fold the map into your emergency kit. Add brief notes in the margins for shortcuts or back roads. This works because a map keeps you oriented even when phones die or signals vanish. Update it every so often so new landmarks and changed routes never catch you off guard.